I'm Emily Bergman, campus librarian for the 3 Southern California TCSPP campuses. If you remember only one thing about the library, the most important thing is that we're here to help you. You can chat with us, you can email or phone me, or do a research consultation. When we do a research consultation, I'll ask your topic and work on it before we meet. So although it may take me 15 minutes or over an hour to find the databases that work and the ones that don't and the best keywords, our time together will be most productive and we'll only need 35 to 40 minutes. If your textbooks are available as ebooks, we'll buy them. The advantage to academic ebooks is that you can read them anytime, anywhere, and everyone in the class can be reading them at the same time. So unlike print books or public library ebooks, if there are 20 people in your class, you can all be reading the book at the same time. However, fewer than half the textbooks are available on library ebook platforms. We will make those available to you in hard copy in the library. They can be checked out from the circulation desk for 3 hours and must stay in the building. The articles you have to read for your class will be on your Canvas site. If you are a clinical student, the library will make your assessment materials available to you. You will check out the test kits from the library, but your assessment tests and scoring should all be available online as well. The library provides the online scoring. Okay, let's take a little tour of the library's website. A link is right on your TCSPP student portal. Here's a link to chat with us. And I'm sure you're familiar with chatting, and it works just like you're used to doing. It's available 24/7. During library hours, your question will probably be answered by a library student assistant. Outside of library hours, we participate in a library cooperative, and your question will be answered by a librarian at another institution. If in either case, the person who answers your question isn't able to find what you need, your question will be sent to a platform that the 5 TCSPP librarians from all the campuses answer, and you'll get a response within 24 hours. You can also ask your question on that platform directly up here. And it asks exactly the same things. Who are you and what's your email and what's your question? I just want to stress that you must use your TCSPP email because that's how you get a transcript of the interactions. You can also make an appointment with a librarian. And you find that under Find Help, Meet with a Librarian. You can choose by date and time that works best for you, or you can make an appointment with me specifically. Also under Find Help is a link to the library FAQs. I suggest you check our FAQs because you might find immediate help to your question. Over here, we have links to other help, particularly with writing and dissertation, and the Career Center. Purdue OWL is an online resource for APA citation and format style, and all librarians send our students to that resource. This OWL-C is the TCSPP information about APA style, including an APA style template. Finally, under the directory, here's all the librarians. Here I am. You can schedule an appointment. You can email me. You can call me. And here's Mahogany. She's our library assistant, and she works on weekends. So if you're a weekend student, you'll be interacting with Mahogany, and you can email her and you can contact her by phone. She manages the Interlibrary Loan for all of the Chicago school campuses. And it's great that she's right here in Southern California. So if we have any questions about our Interlibrary Loan, she's right here. Also under About, I just want to show you, if you want to contact the circulation desk, this is their phone number and email for Los Angeles. This is the phone number for the Research Commons in Anaheim. And then, of course, you can email or phone either Mahogany or me. Finally, under My Accounts, your library account is what you have checked out. If you want to see what you have checked out, or you want to renew something online, you do that through your library account. Your Interlibrary Loan is your Interlibrary Loan account. If you want to see what is you have on request and where it is in the process, or you want to access the form to make your request, that's here. The IT help desk, this creates an email to send a request to the help desk. Sometimes that link can be hard to find on your portal. Papercut is how you print. Printing on campus is free. If you bring your laptop, you must link it through Papercut, which can be confusing. So if the first time you do it, you don't know what to do, then come to the library or go to IT and we will help you. All right. Let's go back to the library homepage. This search box searches our holdings. This is what we own. This is also where you have to search for our books. You can see that it searches for more than books, but right now I want to focus on books because this is where you have to go to find the books that the library has. So say our topic is prison suicide. All right, I want to limit this to books. I do that under resource types. So I'm going to get the books we have. And then I'm going to limit to the ones that are available online. And if we own the book, it will say available online. And let's take a look at one of these books, just so you can see what's here. The most important thing here is that you can send it to Refworks, which is a citation manager. We'll talk about that later. Sometimes there's a description of the book. We'll talk about that when we go to articles. But let's just link right to that book. And I want to show you some things about the book. I have to log in like you do. All right. So we have unlimited access to this book, which means that everybody in the class can be reading it at the same time. You are limited to how many pages you can print and download. That's for copyright reasons. I suggest you read it online. Where it says download book, that really isn't downloading the book. That's just putting it into a third-party platform. The best thing is just to read it online. And it's just a PDF and it looks like the book, right? The cover, the title page. Finally, we'll get to the table of contents. But the table of contents over here is live. So if your professor says, go to this chapter, this will take you directly to that chapter, and you don't have to scroll through the whole thing. This is like an online index. So if I'm interested in adolescence, I can find out, okay, this will take me right to the page where this information is. And we can see that self-injury and suicide among imprisoned women and adolescent girls is the chapter that has most, yep, it's the only one that has anything on adolescents. And so it will take you right there. So it's like an online index. All right, let's go back to our homepage. So let's get rid of these. And we're just, oops. All right, so this gives me a chance to just go right into articles. If you're looking for articles, just click peer-reviewed journals. And that limits to scholarly articles. And here again, is this available online? As long as you see the green available online, whether it's articles or books or videos, it means that it's available online. Okay, I want to show you a few things about the record. I'm going to start with this. This will lead you to the references for this article. So you know if you have a good article, you want to check its references. And this tells you these are the articles that actually cite our articles. So you scroll all the way to the bottom to read the abstract to see, you know, you'd look at the title, is it on my topic? Read the abstract to see if it's on, if it really is on your topic. And if it is, then you can send it to Refworks or any of the other citation managers, and we'll talk about that later. All right. One more. Oops, I want to go back to the library. You can also search by journals. And I just want to tell you, I use this a lot because it will tell you if we have a particular journal title and the dates that it's available. All our journals are online. And if you need an article from 1993 and it's not available digitally until 2003, we'll make a request for it by Interlibrary Loan. It's true the other way too. Some journals don't make their last 12 months of articles available to us. This is the resource that tells me that when I search by journal here. All right. Below the search box is databases A to Z. You can limit the list of 344 databases by subject. So if you're an IO student and limit to business economics, you'll see the recommended databases for that topic. You can also limit by database types. I want to point out statistics and data sets. So if you're interested in statistical information, go to one of the 41 databases on statistics. And streaming videos, if you want to look for our videos online, those are our databases of streaming videos. You can also search by for videos on our homepage and just limit the resource type to videos, and that's another way to do it. So if you scroll down to the right and keep scrolling and keep scrolling, you'll see our most popular databases. There are two basic library database platforms, EBSCO and ProQuest. The general EBSCO database is called Academic Search Ultimate, so that's first because it starts with an A. The one for ProQuest is ProQuest One Academic. We put most of our databases on ProQuest, and so if you're going to search one or the other, start with ProQuest One Academic. But also there's PsycInfo, there's Web of Science. So these are the databases that I use most. We have lots of research databases, and I'm happy to help you find the ones that's useful to you. Nothing should keep you from getting the research you need. So we will get the articles and book chapters that we don't have. There's no limit other than copyright and no cost to you. The article will come as a PDF in your email, and it only takes a few days. I don't know if you've ever used a citation manager. But I suggest you begin using one right away. It's a big help. The library subscribes to Refworks and it interfaces with all our databases and Google Scholar. So I recommend that one, though it really doesn't matter as long as you use one. Make a folder, very easy. Make a folder for every paper in your dissertation. You just export any citations that look useful to Refworks. You put it in your folder. And once you've been through all the databases and export the citations that look relevant, that's when you spend time reading the articles, easily linking from Refworks. It's easy to delete the duplicates. It's also easy to delete the ones that aren't relevant to your topic. And then when you're all done and you've written your paper, you can create your bibliography in APA format. So here it is in alphabetical order with the right spacing and the right punctuation and the DOI and the hanging indentation. And all you have to do is copy and paste it to the end of your paper or your dissertation. There's no intellectual value to creating citations in APA format, so let the machine do it for you. Finally, if you're a Google Scholar user, you can link Google Scholar to the library using these three lines up here at the top. Go to settings, just like it's the gear, just like everything else. Library links, put in TCS, and then check the box for TCS and save it. And once you save it, it's now, oh, actually, let me show you one other thing. It's saved to your laptop, you never, or your computer, you never have to do it again. I also said I want to show links to import citations into Refworks. There's several here that you can choose from. All right, so let's do a search. All right, here's the link right to what we have. Here's the import into Refworks. So I can go right to the full text and I don't have to, oh, that's a book. That's interesting. I don't have to then copy the citation and go back to the library to search it. If anything is unclear or you need further help, remember, we're here to help you. Just contact us.